Yo, yo, it's JSF. How y'all doing? And I want to talk about one character in this video, but I really want to talk about. I don't even know how to say this because I don't hate the idea on paper. It's not a horrible idea on paper. It's not the worst thing in the world to me. I wouldn't have done it, but it ain't the worst thing in the world. And I'm talking about obviously Nitara, right? The character that's on the screen that you guys see. And Megan Fox is playing Nitara in Mortal Kombat 1. She's voicing the character. They also are using her face for Nitara. I don't know why they didn't say that in the trailer, but it's clearly her face. But the problem with this is Netherrealm is repeating their mistakes, and I've said this with some things in MK11. Like, it looks like they're not learning, like they don't understand, or whoever is making the corporate level decisions for them doesn't understand. And the first thing I want to say is, I don't like, even the people who like this or think this is cool, right? That's totally okay. But I don't think anybody's buying the game because Megan Fox is in it. I don't think anybody is like, oh, they got Megan Fox and Nitara. That's sick. I gotta buy that game now. Like, I don't think so. And if the thumbnail didn't give it away, the reason I keep saying they're repeating the mistake and what I'm comparing this to is when they had Ronda Rousey voice Sonya in MK11, and that was universally hated. Like, there's nobody on the planet who thought that was a good idea or thought it can. Well, let me say this: nobody on the planet who thought that it sounded good. Like, all no disrespect to Ronda Rousey, but she's not an actor or a voice actor or anything like that. So she sounded horrible. Like, Sonya sounded horrible in MK11, like horrible. It was really really bad. It was very very noticeable. She like the you can hear like the shift in quality of the voice work when any other character talks and then she talks. And it was like something that, like, I could see why they would try that. Like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we got this person to voice this character? Like, I get that. I can definitely see that, but after that, you would think, okay, that went really bad. Like, the Dimitri Vegas to Sub Zero thing was super weird. Maybe that's something he asked for, but at least that was funny. Like, it wasn't, it was horrible. It was worse than Ronda Rousey, but at least it was funny because he looked ridiculous and the things he was saying sounded ridiculous. So I think that was a joke, and people only use that skin as like a joke skin. You know what I mean? So it was like, at least you got some novelty out of that. With Megan Fox playing Nitara, I know some people are going to say, oh, what do you mean? I watched the trailer. She doesn't sound that bad. Like, sure, one or two lines didn't sound great, but she sounded fine. Like, when you hear her in game, it's the same thing. It's just like Ronda Rousey all over again. The quality of her voice acting is that bad. It is, and I know some people are like, oh, Megan Fox is an actress though. She at least she can actually act. But like she says in the trailer, it's like, yeah, it's not just my voice. It's kind of like Nitara is kind of me. Like, she's kind of playing. I don't want to say playing herself, but she's not really playing that much of a character, right? And it's just the Tara in the game doesn't have. I'm not gonna spoil any story stuff. I don't even have the game, so I can't spoil anything. But I'm not even gonna theorize about the story and what goes on in it. But Natara isn't the main character, right? It's not like she ain't getting a story chapter or anything like that. So it isn't that much characterization. It's just anytime you hear her talk, it's you notice the quality change, and I don't care that much. I don't think I'll end up playing Nitara. I might, but I doubt it. But I don't like this. I like when I saw this trailer, I was like, okay, Mega Fox and Nitara, whatever. Heard the voice and was like, yeesh, kind of rough, and heard more, and it's not good. But damn, I was going somewhere with that, and I totally forgot where I was going. But yeah, my issue with this really is just that they're doing the same things that people didn't like in the last game, and that's a huge issue. That is just a huge red flag. I'm really big on not what you do, but what's the mindset behind doing it, right? Like, everything we do, everything we say as humans is fueled by something. There was some kind of thought process somewhere, whether consciously or subconsciously. And if they're still thinking, hey, you know what we did in MK11 where we had a celebrity come voice a character, let's do that again. Like, if they're still thinking like that shit's a good idea, it's just a sign of just tone deafness, I guess is the word. I guess. Like, because I don't get the point of this. I really, really don't. And I guess it makes for a cool trailer, like a cool thing to say. Or maybe somebody on the team knew Megan Fox and said, hey, would you ever? And she said, yeah, that would be cool. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I just don't like them doing this. And this is why I didn't do a reaction to the Nitara trailer. Because one, we already knew Nitara was in a roster. Shit got leaked mad long ago. And the trailer has like 30 seconds of gameplay in it. And there's just not much to go off of. And it wasn't that exciting. Like, I think Nitara's a cool character. I'm glad she came back. If I was making this roster, I would put Nitara in it. So I'm not upset about it, but it was just like, this is kind of underwhelming. Like, we were waiting for a trailer. We need news. We need news. And then shit started leaking, and then they put this trailer out, and it was like, oh, it's a trailer. Let's go. What is it? It's just Nitara, and it's Megan Fox. And I was like, oh, cool. So who's Travis Scott playing? Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's how I feel about this situation. I don't love it. I don't hate it, but it just when y'all get the full game and hear it, you guys are gonna understand what I'm talking about. But and I don't like how they did Serena in this game. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all today, man. The copyright gods are still coming at me, but I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm not worried about that shit. But other than that, y'all stay safe. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. JSF, I'm outie. Peace.